Hello, Dr. Clif, your movement recovery specialist, and welcome back to Cubicle Fitness. It's been a little while, and this is season 2, where I've had a lot of feedback that people would like to add some extra resistance to the exercises. Now, if you're looking just to do some quick workouts at your desk and you don't want a lot of extra equipment or things you have to hunt down or store, all of season 1 is basically body weight exercises. So I'll put a link up here somewhere. I think it's on this side. Probably have that wrong. It's at the top for season 1 videos. But this season, we're going to do exercises using dumbbells. Now, you can go out to the store, your local department store, Walmart, Target, maybe a sporting goods store if there's one in your area. In my area, they all got put out of business by Amazon. But you can go to your local store and get a pair of very affordable dumbbells. But if you don't want to do that, you can be creative, right? You can start out with 2 water bottles. Just hold those, lift them up and down. They weigh maybe a pound, maybe 2 pounds if you have big water bottles. But 2 water bottles will work fine. Be creative. You could also use 2 bags of coffee. What a surprise that I have a lot of coffee, right? We can do some curls with our coffee. So, there's lots of stuff you can use. Oh, the other thing, we are at the office, right? So, you can use 2 books. For some reason, I have 2 medical dictionaries that I don't really use either of them hardly at all anymore. If there's some strange medical term I don't know in a patient's chart, I just Google it anymore. But I have 2 medical dictionaries. So you can do exercises with your books as long as they're about the same size. So you don't need to run out, later today and buy dumbbells just so you can do these. There's lots of other stuff sitting around you can use. This week, we're going to do exercises for the shoulders primarily. This whole area up here, and especially the back of your shoulders, is real important for posture. And when we're sitting at a desk all day, or sitting in the car all day, or especially sitting, reading our phone half the day, those muscles really take a beating. And the stronger they are, the healthier and happier your neck and shoulders are going to be. So we're going to do 5 exercises that will help that area. Remember, work at your own pace. We're going to do them in a circuit. We're going to do 10 of each. We're going to do 3 rounds. If you need to take a break along the way, that's fine. I would recommend you start with a light weight. Don't think just because, I used to, bench press 300 pounds or something. Well, that might have been in 1980. So start with small weight. If they're easy, that's good. It's like a warm-up. Then you can add weight next time. As long as you're not so sore the day after that you can hardly move because you used too much weight. For reference, I'm fairly strong. I'm not going to the Olympics next year or anything, but I'm fairly strong. Weigh about 230-ish pounds now. If you've been watching my Breakfast at the Office series, I've lost 20 pounds in the last month. I'm going to use 5-pound dumbbells. So if you're using little, 1-pound weights, don't think that there's something wrong with that, because I'm only using 5 pounds. Now, the first exercise we're going to do is going to work your whole shoulder and your arm. We're going to start with the weights down by our sides. We're going to curl the weight up and then press it overhead. Bring it back down to your sides. That's 1. 10 like that. This is just your regular shoulder press with a bicep curl at the bottom. Sometimes it's referred to as Arnold presses, you know, named after Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's 6. One more. And 10. Good. Now we're going to do front raises. Start with the arms by your side again. And we're just going to lift the arms out straight in front of you. Remember, you shouldn't have any pain with these exercises. Out to here, then back down. Arms stay fairly straight. You might have a tiny bend in your elbows just depending on your arms, but you want to keep them fairly straight. You're not swinging your whole body. You're trying to stay fairly upright, sitting, not using a lot of momentum. You could always do this stuff standing as well. I just do it sitting. Just because it works better demonstration-wise, actually. If I'm standing, I have to zoom back a lot more so I fit in the picture. I think that's 7. It's hard to talk and count. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Probably starting to feel your shoulders a little bit. Remember, if you take a little break, you can always pause it. We're going to go out to the sides now. Same kind of movement, except straight out to the sides. This is another one you may want to have a little bit of a bend in the elbow if it's just more comfortable, but not too much, or you're doing a different exercise. Out to the side, then back down. Coming up about parallel with the ground. Good. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. And good. 3 exercises down, 2 to go. These last 2 really work the back of our shoulders, which helps the most with posture. So the first one, you're going to bend over somewhat, and we're going to come out to the sides the same way that we did with the last exercise, except you're bent over. So my chest is almost touching my knees. It's a little hard to see. I'm just going to come out to the sides and then come back down. For a lot of people, this one will be difficult. If you've been using a fairly heavy weight and suddenly this one's tough to do, you might want a lighter weight. If you've been using a light weight and this is tough to do, you can even do this just with your arms. If it's tough just with your arms, you're still working those muscles. You know, just the weight of your hand and the rest of your arm will be enough to strengthen your upper back. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Now I'm going to stand up for this last one, so it'll be a little easier to see. You're going to bend over about, let's say, 45 degrees, maybe a little more, 60 degrees. You don't need to be parallel to the floor at 90, but you don't want to be standing straight up. So like halfway in between. And then we're just going to let your arms hang down straight, and then bend your elbows and pull your arms up so your elbows are going towards the ceiling. Then come back down. 10 like this, like we're rowing a boat, sort of. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now, have a seat back down in the chair. And that's one round. Let's start over at the beginning. Remember, if you need a little break or drink or anything, go ahead and get it. But we're going to start on round 2. Oops. Curl, press. Got confused myself there. Happens sometimes. 2, 3, those. Now remember what's next? The front raises. The arms out to the front and back down. Now we go out to the side, a little bit lateral raise or side raise, 10 of those. And 10. Now I have that bent over rear delt raise, we call it. So remember, this is the one you might need a lighter weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. And standing up so we can do some rows. A little bit bend, arms hanging down, pull up and back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Good. 2 rounds finished. That one can be a little tough on the lower back, depending on your body, so just make sure that you're friendly to your body, right? If you're bent over there and trying to hold that position is bothering your back, modify it. If you're not sure how to modify it, skip it for now. Leave a comment down there, and I can give you some tips in the comments on how to change it if it bothers your back. But let's get into the third set. Curl and press. 1, 7, 2 more, 9, and 10. Front raises, 1, exercises. Rear delt ones. Remember, these are the ones that are a little more challenging. One. Head should be looking at the floor. I sometimes have my head up just so I can see what everybody else is doing. 9 and 10. And so you want, you can see my smiling face. What do we have left? Oh, standing up. A little bit of row your boat, right? And a little rowing up. 1. One more, and 10. Good. This has been the upper body, shoulder, upper back dumbbell workout. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. If you're not subscribed already and you would like to see more stuff like this, please consider subscribing. It's that red button down there in the corner. And next week, we will do dumbbell exercises for the lower body. So make sure you stop back for that. Until next week, remember, life is a strength sport, so get stronger and get living.